Good morning. So today just going to share with you my process of documenting my. So I have a generative AI workshop soon next week. Right now, I'm just a small video of how I would normally prepare it. But first, it's Monday morning, no, it's Sunday morning, and it was raining cats and dogs. So I actually don't feel like doing anything. But one thing that I've learned that is very helpful is do it. Do the thing, even if you don't feel it. Because we are so accustomed to the hedonic treadmill that we want to feel good. When we wake up, we want a type of dopamine hit. And then we continue looking for a bigger hit during the day. But the problem is when you start working on difficult things, things that are demanding, well, you don't have the dopamine rush until later. So that's key here. I try to force myself. The way I do this is just put a Pomodoro timer and bam. So yeah, let's get back to the interesting parts. I'm using slide div. I like using it for presentation, so otherwise I could have used slides or Outlook presentation. It's more or less the same thing, so I've just made a copy of the old one, the new slides, and most probably I'm going to be creating a, how you say that's a GitHub repo for this. So first thing, we just slide dive, so we start here. Okay. So what is this, my friend? Doctor? See something, not probably. Why is it doing this? Well, some issue happening right now, maybe with one of my plugins or extensions, I have no idea. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, let's try again. Where is it? Should be like that. Okay, yeah, okay, it's no problem actually. It's slide div plugin. So it's been a few weeks that I've not used it. Okay, let's just so this I will be replacing it. This okay, cheeky the others. For presume all long. Let's run that point. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I can use all of that. So yeah, introduction to generate. Intro to generative AI. Oh no, it's AI. Okay. What's happening? What happened right now? This is a bug. No worries. So this is some default transition slide, but this non-slide there's quite some interesting one concave. So this is a default one that you can use. And let's try something else today. I'll show you in a minute how it works, but can I keep this? Yeah, it seems I must. So I think we have 2 or 3. Okay, let's start. Show you how it goes. I'm also going to follow the plan that I've already written here. And yeah, it's actually a lot of content, and I need to understand. So the timing might be 30 minutes, and hopefully I don't go past that by a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's start with the title here and the topic. So I will put some hook later on. So the hook is a concept in storytelling or marketing or psychology that gets your attention, that you make you stop and yeah, oh, this is interesting, so we can look into that. Okay, no problem. Let's just get here. I will. So what you can normally do is layout, like center. Yeah, it doesn't matter because we are going to. So right now I'm just going to create the initial structure and then I'm going to commit it. And then so I've put it to Pomodoro timer, and it seems as if it's already. There's some bugs right now because I remember putting the Pomodoro timer and it's not even working right now. Here, so where is it? Where's the focus? I can't even see it. I think it's much better that I use a traditional timer. I hate Windows. Windows is damn. We have some bugs with the focus session. Okay. About me, the agenda. Okay. Then new slides, and then a new slide. Me, and then there's not much type. I'm not sure myself. Let's see how it is npm one. I'm just checking out if it's the correct thing to do. So the rain has stopped right now. So welcome to slide day. So first thing we need to remove is where is it? Yeah. Should be input the generative AI, something like that. So yeah, try to. I don't really like this about me. Concave doesn't seem to work, by the way. Transition. I'm actually losing my time right now. Right, just put it random. It's just something random. I don't think there's this command. This looks nice, and you can actually do a lot of stuff with this. I'm losing my time right now. Let me just do something else. Okay. Okay. So many things to write actually. I'm just going to write it down in terms like this. So in terms of the structure, so one. I'm just following my. So this one should be a section. I'm just following my outline that I've written. Generative AI. So it's quite nice, quite fast. You type fast. AI. What is AI? Okay, this is quite nice. So I'm just going to. Nice thing with slide div plugin or extension is that it gives you this grid structure. Yeah, so it looks good for this, but I will be going into my notes. And so how I like doing it is using an iteration-based approach. So let's say I had only 15 minutes to deal with that. How would I proceed? That's what I like doing actually. So by the way, I'm not sure when to publish this video, maybe on the same day or on the next day, which is a Sunday. Okay, this is good. What is generative AI? What is AI? So just repeat. And then right now, what my focus right now is just to just put it like that. We don't really care about the what. So this is a initialize repository. Okay, I'm just going to initialize it. And of course, I'm going to be using this one auto suggestion by VS Code because I paid some money for it. Why not use it? Okay, we're just going to be using this copy. What is AI? The right is which looks quite well later on. agenda about generative AI. Yeah, I think slide is not working. Slide, right. But we can put it for each and every one. I'll show you in a moment how we can do that. So I'm sure people talk about this all the time. I remember the previous meetups from MSCC. They had a lot of update code formatting and fix me. So the slides minimal approach. So of course it won't be like that. Okay, that's pretty nice. I will come here and then there's some stuff, slide left. So you can use all this interesting stuff, all these features, logos, and so on and so forth. So you can see like the slide notes, but you can also use it as a to-do. You can make it very interesting. You have these awesome themes. So we have, I don't know how it does this, but let me check out something. I use a smiley here. Car. It doesn't matter. Yeah, slice left. Right. Yeah, so smiley works. Right, left, right looks so bizarre. Okay, I'm actually using Monaco here. But let's see. I'm not sure there will be code, in fact, in this. There might be, we don't really know. It's machine learning. Set. So, like you see, Copilot is not useless. It's actually a trade-off spread trade that I'm sharing with you. Deep learning, machine learning, deep learning. So generative AI works by using a model to generate new content. Based on the data it has been trained on. The model is trained on large data set of examples, then uses that training to generate new content. The model can be trained to generate new content in a wide range of formats, from images to music to text. Okay, I'm not sure if I need this overview of how works. Yeah, right. Maybe so. I will go back to that eventually, because of course we won't be putting the text like that, and am I going just to go on the screen and read it? Because that's not the point. Now we have another interesting part, is the glossary aspect. Now let's say you don't really know what is glossary. So I'm not really going to be using glossary like that right now. I can only assist with programming language. Yeah, this is bad, man. Popular terms. Yeah. Okay. Guns. Let's see. Generative adversary. Wow. Well, adversary won't do that like that. Okay, we'll start with the most interesting part that we need to use. We click. Clicks. What's happening right now? It's not bad at all. So how does it work? This specific part. We clicks. Oh, it's ugly like hell. But you can definitely put some. How do you say that? You can definitely put some animation in it, and I'm going. Hopefully, I have some time. So I will use this part, a structure a bit like that. I'm just going to write copy and paste. So we have a lot actually. Not so many that I should be putting this like that. And then just do that. Yeah. Knows it, and most probably it will. I'm just going to name this here and another one here. Okay, so I'm already slide 10, my friend, so it's pretty interesting. I don't even know how long this is going to be. Just looking if my video is correct. Still in the morning, by the way, my voice is not really clear. I can't really articulate in the morning. I need some habits, some rituals to practice on before I can normally speak. I don't even think there is a bass in my voice or like it's deep enough or well, it all happens. So I'm also thinking to share public speaking tips and techniques, especially about the mindset, because that's for me the most important part. Because I think when you are talking with your best friend, you're very comfortable, you're at ease. But when you go on in front of a stage, of course, there is a minimum of preparation to be done. Well, I just touch my mic. There is a minimum of preparation to be done, but otherwise, if you keep the same, not only mindset, but the same attitude, you are going to do really well. So maybe later, of course. I have a couple of friends who are junior developers who asked me about that at some point. So definitely. Let's continue with our adventure. So the text might be a little small, but this is Victor monotone. It looks quite big as well. Okay, so of course it's not going to be like that. Far from that, it's going to be improved by a lot. So I'm also throwing up some tricks and tips using not Vue.js, but Slide Div, and how you can also use Copilot to optimize your flow. But of course, certain things like you've already seen, you can just simply copy and paste. Okay, that's it. There's a lot of stuff to be written right now. I'm just thinking, okay, this part is getting, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. And it's not good. Should I copy? Well, copy this like that, and I put it like that, and copy this part. I come back here now. Here we go. Can you populate? Can you reformat? Like, so hopefully it does it, and it uses the AI. It uses the AI in behind. It looks quite nice. Huh? It's funny though, but okay, yeah, I agree. It's good. So you come here and you just why is the accept? Can't see. Can't see. Yeah. I think you can also should also normally if I click on that, like it's not right, but okay, I'll show you a trick that you can use for VS Code. Right now, I'm just using Alt and Shift and click and drag down basically. So how it occurs. So that's the first thing. Second thing is a really important note of advice is to learn your ID really well, irrespective of which ID you use. There's some bug happening. Okay, type of data. So of course I'm going to remove it for later. Classification data. Supervised learning. Okay. Oh, I understand what's happening. So there's some issues right now. Can you this? So let's say for some reason Copilot cannot do it for me. I can do it very easily with ChatGPT, by the way. What the heck? It's time. Can you change and fix text? So, what the heck is happening? I have 11 minutes and I'm done. I'm gone. And I think 25 minutes is a whole lot of time to be productive, to do something enough biodata. Can you add a can you add a can you make this into a list? I'm quite tired. So you already see that I'm actually tired. Well, you saw my this is one issue we have with Windows sometimes, Windows 11 especially. Just does not really know where how to uh, I'm getting a headache with this stuff right now. Okay. I'm always almost done. Just feeling a bit sleepy. Don't know why. So something very interesting that you've learned today from me. The most important part, it's a bit actually, is that I wish to even be able to contribute at some point because I'm using this tool quite often. So the most important thing that you've learned from me is that do the work even if you don't feel it. You don't need to force yourself, but just approach it in a professional manner. So yeah, this is the icons that should have appear. I didn't for some reason. Still not working. Okay, no, it was working. Classification, a type of machine learning task that involves categorization data into different classes. Machine learning. So obviously it's not. It's machine learning. So I think I need some code, you my friends, but I think it's also raining outside, so I'm just going to check it out. I hope this video is quite good because I'm talking, my voice is very low for some reason. Popular terms, machine learning. So a type of machine learning task that involves categorization. A type of machine, how to reframe this? I'm not sure if this works even more than that. So 8 minutes we have to go. 8 minutes, but I don't even think there's anything from machine learning to categorize or classify data. Because like you see, Copilot's a bit crazy. Yeah, it's basically going to be using a pattern. Of course, like it's crazy because the way Copilot works, we are learning it, or at the release, we are preparing something to explain it. By the way, I do have a mention about Codex, the underlying model or transformer that transformer also mentioned transformer by the way, and the underlying transformer that Copilot uses. So it's going to be fun. That's like something that I can definitely assure you. Of course, the actual presentation will be far more interesting because I'm going to bring my salesman vibe presentation style. So yeah, I've got very good feedback from that. It's something that I've been working on for many years. I was a salesman actually at some point before I started university. I worked like a year on salesman, so I had almost every single day during this year to improve my sales skills. Not only sales skills, presentation skills, because of course you need to present well when you're selling. You stop someone, you present him or her. Basically, it's a long story. Maybe one day I can share with you. So definitely we need to type. So I'm just going to remove this. I'm clicking on Control D. Maybe I need to add some software that so yeah, it's not bad actually. Already very good. I'm not going to go too in depth with this because right now I'm just structuring the outline. I'm just adding the outline and basic structuring. And it's a lot because I'm already 10 slides. And if I could just show you the, wait, give me a second, close. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you a lot of stuff going on. And if you could quickly look at this, the interesting part, second part is how I use generative AI in my day-to-day work as a programmer, software developer, so on and so forth. It's a lot of data. So of course, I need to ensure that I'm not going to overwhelm my audience. It's also probable that not all of my audience are technical people or learning programming and so on and so forth. So just make it interesting and use a story behind. So this is something I can ask ChatGPT, by the way. I will also think about it because I think the best type of presentations that you can have are those that you have a story. It's like if you watch anime or read mangas, you will see that everything that happens is linked to a story. So story here is one day I don't know, I can't ask ChatGPT for ideas, but I'm going also think about it. Because why something interesting is right now I may not have the proper idea for it, but I shall get the idea at some point. Especially when I'm relaxed, like I'm after a shower or just relaxing, I get the idea. I also have quite some work to do with tech news as well, but not today. I just have so many things to do. The weekend is really for me to rest and relax. And yeah, and it's super interesting, by the way. I don't know, I have this geek background, this type of nerd background, or geek, I don't really know. But yeah, in order to know how to use something, I'm curious to the very least how it works behind the scenes. Basically, yeah, I'm just touching my condenser mic a bit too often. Maybe I should use my other one, but the condenser mic is so good. So my other one, I mean my lapel mic, but the condenser mic is so good. The quality is so good, and I don't even pay it like expensive, but it's considered expensive by others. But for me, like I like doing videos, sharing my knowledge about IT tech, marketing, and of course, I'm also going to throw some self-improvement tips along the way because what I've found so far, some feedback I've got from my audience, from friends, is that they struggle a bit in terms of the mindset part. So mindset, the attitude part, in my opinion, is very important. It's like the foundation and developing solid habits, becoming resilient in face of adversity. So all of that is very important, and knowing which path to choose. So it's not the proper video to talk about this, but I have another video coming up very soon whereby I'm going to talk about this. It actually, in my humble opinion, it doesn't matter which path are you going to take. What is more important is this: you go with the flow. You join a company, for example, or you start your business. It doesn't matter. You learn with the flow, but then the important part happens a few years later when you look back. Steve Jobs said that you can only look back. You can only learn. Let me try to see if Steve Jobs, the Copilot can get Steve Jobs to go. You can only connect the dots by looking back. Steve Jobs. I'm not sure connect the dots. If it doesn't get it here, we are going to try to yeah. Doesn't matter because I'm sure it can. Job. Say you. Aha. Looks like magic. Steve Jobs once said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So yeah, this is life-changing advices. Don't worry. Don't over worry about your life, about the career, about doing certifications, about building a portfolio, about doing X, Y, Z, to do your masters. No, doesn't matter. What matters is go with the flow, do your best, try to improve certain skills, try to build solid habits, And then after a few years, look back, connect the dots. That's one thing. And before I end this video, I will also add, this is very interesting, is that read books. I think read books is life-changing. Build your I'm getting a message from OBS Studio encoding whatever. So I think I don't have enough space, or I'm just going to try to publish the video or put it on YouTube as soon as possible, but it might not be public immediately. So yeah, read books. Reading books is the one activity that is going to change your life. Publish right later on, my friend. So see you later. I hope this is going to be an interesting video.